May we all stand for the pledge, please?
I
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Kathleen Aldency.
Yeah.
Ted Odendahl.
Here.
Kathy Wilkins. Here. Kevin McElwain.
Here.
Patrick Sellers.
Here,
We have a quorum.
we have a quorum. The first order of business is approval of minutes for the September 15th, 2025 meeting. May I have a motion and a second, please?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Second.
Motion by Wilkins, Holding down. Please take the minutes if you haven't done so already.
Can I make a suggestion? Could you make the motion to approve?
Okay,
rather than
approved.
accept?
Thank you. Duly noted.
Thank you.
What's the difference?
One is we accept it, the other is we think it's correct, we approve it.
But they
Yeah.
mean the same thing.
No, they don't, they're two different things.
But
People
the
use them
outcome's the same,
interchangeably.
right?
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay.
Do you see what happens, you hang on attorneys?
So approval, yes. Accepting, no.
You heard another.
Okay. Are there any questions on the minutes, trustees?
No questions.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The next order of business is approval of bills payable. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved. Second.
Please take a look at the bills payable if you haven't done so already. Oh, Mike, I should say a motion to approve, right? I should say that? Okay, then it falls on.
That's better,
Got it, okay.
because the open meetings act requires that we must approve
Got it,
the minutes within the second regular meeting following
okay.
the meeting that way.
Are there any questions on claims and demands, trustees?
Nope.
Seeing that there is none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Wilkin.
Aye.
Aldency.
Aye.
Odendahl.
Aye.
McElwain.
Aye.
Sellers.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Motion passes. The next order of business is discussion and approval of service provider agreement for the Veteran Assistance Commission, Stevenson County, VACSC. I need a
Yes, a motion and a second.
and a
Motion and second to approve.
motion and a second to approve.
Or to
Thank you.
pass is it a resolution? No, or to approve.
Yes, I need a motion and a second to approve.
Make the motion to
So
approve.
moved.
Aldency has seconded it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Are there any questions on the agreement?
We don't have a copy, do we?
I sent you a copy and Patrick sent you a copy.
Do you need
a
You need
copy?
a physical copy?
I'll give you a
No.
copy right now.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't something I was looking for in here.
No,
No,
You want me
one
to make
that-
you a copy?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm good. I have it on my phone.
Oh, I'm good. I'll
Okay.
read it.
Okay.
Don't,
So-
don't kill a tree for me.
Sorry about
please.
that. Are there any questions?
No,
Trustee?
my question got answered. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Oh, no,
My
go on.
question got answered from an email.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask that question so I can answer it again?
Sure.
Okay.
I just had the question under the breakdown, if what was all included on, the cell phones and tablets, was it the buying of it, or was it actually also including the service?
Yes, it includes the
Okay.
service and the buying of, if I'm not mistaken, 4 phones
Four.
and 4
Okay.
tablets.
So then, that led me to another question, which I didn't ask.
Okay.
Is there like a software program that they have to load into that because they're using it like for their,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they already have the software
Okay.
program, so that's already,
okay,
but they just need to replace their phones.
the ones
and
that they
their-
have?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Are there any more questions, trustees, on this particular agenda item? Okay, seeing that there is none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Wilkins,
Aye.
Atkinson, or no, Aldensey, Atkinson, Aldensey, I'm sorry, Kathy, I'm very sorry. Kathy Aldensey, Ted Odendahl,
Aye.
McElwain,
Aye.
Sellers.
Aye. Motion
Motion passed.
passes. The next order of business is the supervisor's report. I don't have anything to pass out today, surprisingly, but I will have some Operation Jumpstart numbers for you guys for the next meeting. Okay, then you know how many we helped and all that good stuff, okay?
Good, thank you.
All right. Next order of business is the assessor's report.
I have nothing new to report. We're just working on finalizing values so we can turn them over to the county.
Okay, that's all? All right. The next order of business is trustees' report. Trustees.
Yeah, one thing real quick. Just something for us to keep on our radar with the recent announcement of Mercy Health acquiring FHN. Just something to keep on our radar is that we may need to, look at offering some type of services if there are any health services cut. For example, we provide funding to the Veterans Association to give rise to the center in Madison. Something like that might be needed to get people to Rockford. Clearly until we get more information, nothing to really do right now, but just something to keep on our radar though.
Okay.
That there might be there could be a need in the community for us to kind of step in and partner with someone to do stuff like that, so.
That was one of the first things that came to mind when I heard about it. Looking at how things happened in Rockford. And so we can't compare Rockford to Freeport. I understand that, so we have to make sure we wait and see how things shake out here. But that is definitely something that's on our radar.
Yeah. Anything to keep in mind too with Rockford is it is different because they closed the hospital, but there was another one in the city.
Right.
There were two that they
Right.
went from 2 to 1.
Right.
There's only one Freeport Memorial, so you got to be careful with making that
Right.
direct comparison.
Mhm. Absolutely.
But it is realistic that there might be some change in services.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yes.
Not so much a report as kind of a question. We've talked about ways to improve the town. And one of the things that I think that perhaps we can do is to encourage participation by the citizenry. I know I've been involved recently in terms of distributing flyers in an area of town, trying to get people to respond to a community meeting, and those kinds of things and I guess part of what I'm saying is I'm not sure what we can do, but it might be worth a conversation to say how can we communicate and urge people to get more involved, certainly in terms of voting and expressing themselves, but also attending meetings and such along the way where their presence is felt. I think there are a lot of people who express the position that, well, their vote doesn't mean anything, so they're pretty much totally disengaged. And I don't think they realize, elections might not be determined by one vote very frequently, although sometimes they are. But how involved an area is certainly has an impact on how elected officials respond to that area and how important the area is to them to respond to. So I'm just kind of asking the question, or whether there are things that we can do to encourage people to get more engaged.
Absolutely. What we've done here, and we've done this quite a bit, we have, especially for our clients, literacy assignments, and we'll talk to them about, hey, look up House Bill 2426. Read House Bill 2426 and talk about how it relates to township and how it will relate to your service with township. So we've been trying to educate not only our clients on statutes, on voting, and on actually getting involved. And some it clicks with some it doesn't click with. We have, I know in the past we've had quite a few township meetings with our clients about voting and the importance of voting and the importance of getting involved. So we can continue that, but we can also have information available to give for if there is a community meeting coming up. We can have, if there's printed material, we can have printed material here to actually give to our clients. Say, hey, this is a meeting that's coming up. If you're interested in going, go to it, invite somebody, and things of that nature. So there's ways that we can help to get the word out, and we've been doing that. But again, it all boils down to whether they want to go or not. So we can just do our part by getting information out. But if they go or not, it's up to them. But yeah,
We don't have any a regular avenue of communication, do we? I mean, like, we don't send out a water bill, so we can't put a newsletter in a water bill. So we don't have anything comparable to that as an ongoing contact, do we, or do we?
with our clients.
Not with our clients, I mean, with the whole citizenry
No.
count.
No, we don't. The only thing we have that will connect with every one of our citizens is either our website or our Facebook page, and we do put information out on our Facebook page, and we have quite a few people who follow us, so that a lot of that gets shared. So as far as us having a direct line of communication, a newsletter that goes out to all of the citizens of Freeport, no, we don't have that.
We have an annual meeting in April every year. Is it appropriate, Michael, for something like this to be put on the agenda for the annual meeting?
You can discuss it, sure.
Something that we have to have it in March, so something that you might want to think about sometime in February, having something put on the agenda for the annual meeting. That's one of the ways that we have of communicating with our constituents. Now, mind you, a lot of them don't come, but maybe that will get people to come.
So
Do you have, because I'm not on Facebook and don't do that, do you have any sense of how much of a following, how much contact you get through the Facebook? Do you get feedback that kind of gives you how many people are reading the articles or anything like
yeah, well,
that?
it shows how many shares you have, but as far as a number of who's reading the articles,
Yeah, I don't know any,
No.
how you can tell,
I don't think
count
so.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the thing to kind of keep in mind is part of what I think you were getting at is issues that that affect a broader sense of the community. We definitely can communicate things that are township related. Basically anything that's pretty much general. That's township related, or like I say, or when we are in contact with our clients, passing on information. Like if we do have a flyer or something to pass along, we can definitely help spread that information through our existing client base. But in terms of us taking a role to get out the vote, learn about different candidates, that's kind of outside the scope of township. If you're going that far into it. So just to kind of clarify, yes, passing on information about a meeting to our clients is definitely within our scope. The things like Patrick described is definitely within our scope. But getting involved in other elections will be outside of our scope. Even a general get out the vote might be kind of pushing it. So
As an individual, you could do that, but not as a group.
right. So
Well, I would disagree. Encouraging people to
to vote, yes.
without taking a position
Right.
on any candidate.
right.
If you do that, that could be a felony offense.
Right.
Or you can't take a position on a referendum or on a candidate. But you can always encourage people to exercise their knowledge,
Right.
to know
Right,
what's going
right,
on,
right, right.
and to vote based on that.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, about getting engaged. I mean, voting is a good kind of target, or it's something to read kind of as far as how the level of engagement, but it's not the only thing that can be done to be engaged. But if we want to improve the town, it seems to me that getting people connected, building community, and encouraging conversations in neighborhoods and people engaged in their neighborhood, it seems to me that that's a way of potentially improving the town. And there isn't, I don't think anybody else is working on doing that, really. I mean, I would think kind of everybody should be working on doing it, but I don't think they are.
I understand what you're saying, but when you talk about getting individual neighborhoods, I think the alderman should be doing that. Now we can, like I said, we can help out by having the flyers hanging on our bulletin board and giving it to clients, let them know that there's a community meeting here and there. But as far as us, reaching out to the entire city about different meetings, I think the ones who are putting those meetings on should be the ones trying to get that message out, mainly. So, I mean, we can help out in a broader sense, but the ones who are putting the meeting together, they should be the ones out knocking on doors and getting those flyers into people's hands.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, in large part, I think it should be the community putting those meetings together.
Gotcha.
It's not just the police department having a meeting,
Right.
or even an altar person
I agree.
having a meeting. The more the community can be connected and engaged, I think the better town that we will have for it.
I agree.
So I'm just saying, I think it's worth thinking creatively about and kind of keeping in mind.
Okay. Trustees, anything else we'd like to add?
I would suggest, I think neighborhood watch meetings is a really good resource to get that information out.
Yeah, and neighborhood, from my perspective, neighborhood watch is a kind of a label that has been put on community meetings. And so a lot of times when I hear people saying we should have a neighborhood watch meeting and in conversation with them, I would tend to say, it seems to me what you're saying is we should have a community meeting. And they say, well, it's really the same thing. But as we have experienced, some of us, a neighborhood watch is a particular meeting structured by the police department.
But it's not always
it's
police
not.
department stuff.
Well, that's right. What happens is at many neighborhood watch meetings, they actually are community meetings. And I think that's great. And I think that's why we have a tendency to, when we think of a community meeting, say, well, a neighborhood watch meeting, that's a community meeting. It is until someone on the police department says, this is the parameters of what we're going to talk about and nothing else can be talked about. Then
They haven't
suddenly
done
it's
that.
not.
They haven't done
I
that.
don't think so. I think it's.
They have not done
I
that.
think it's the choice of the alderperson.
Oh, yes, they have done it.
doing. They,
Oh, yeah.
the police department has said.
They've
And
done
then
it.
how
Where?
come?
They've done it.
How come there's a ward, and we've gone to that ward meeting, and they've had people, their speakers,
Yeah.
outside the
what I'm
parameters,
saying-
outside the
but what I'm
parameters
saying
of
is,
the police.
it is that frequently
Blotter.
happens, that neighborhood watch meetings are community meetings, and lots of things happen there. But we just have to be careful if we're gonna say it's a neighborhood watch meeting, period, then that is a meeting that is controlled by the police department. So they have control of that.
That's not my experience with it.
Well, whether they do or not at all times, I'm not saying that they frequently do. I'm saying apparently on very rare occasions.
Yeah, it must be, because I haven't seen it.
But I would think there are other people in this room that could speak to the reality of the fact that it does happen.
And I have to agree with it, because I've gone to other wards other than my own.
Yeah, same here.
And I've experienced it both ways.
Yep.
So
I haven't experienced it. All the ones I've gone to has been open.
Well, and that's good, and that's what I think, that's what a community meeting is. And a neighborhood watch element to a community meeting is certainly great.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Anything else, trustees? All righty. The next order of business is public comment. Any public comments? Yes.
I'm Steve Carroll. Okay, meetings. I used to go to a lot of meetings. I gave up. We have neighborhood watch meetings, city council meetings, committee of the whole meetings, township town hall meetings, neighborhood watch meetings, R3 grant meetings, high hope, no hope meetings. Let me tell you, get your neighborhood shot up, they're meaningless. They're a joke. Hey, Ted, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Any more public comments?
Yeah, just Shane Orlo. Just wanted to chime in a little bit. Mr. McElwain, you kind of touched on the subject about the hospital already. I just want people to be aware that, that there's that change going on and that people are concerned in the community about all of that. We might not have any jurisdiction over it, but we are advocates, so we can still help people, guide them in the right direction and everything like that. Another thing, I just got an email while we were sitting here. The school district is looking into a Safe Routes to School grant to try and improve routes to school. I not only think that this would be a good thing for us to advocate for, but also get involved with, because not only do students use our roadways, our sidewalks, but our clients use different modes of transportation. Just today, I had kids running at practice, and I'm seeing these electric scooters going down the street all over the place, and they're sometimes taking routes into the street that is just dangerous for people. So if we can maybe look into that a little bit more and advocate for some safer alternates other than some of our sidewalks that are, just ramps for jumping over and stuff like that. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. All righty. Any more public comments? Any other business coming for the town? Seeing that there is none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn until Monday, October 20th, 2025 at 4:30 p.m.
So moved.
second.
Motion by Nathan, second by Odom. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you.